You always want to start with the cover sheet. And on the cover sheet, you want to go to the sheet index. E1.0 is the basement first floor electrical detail, and then E11 would be the second floor electrical detail. As I bring up the basement detail, you can see that there's going to be symbols that you're going to have to know. So you have the lighting fixtures, that would be what this symbol is. Then you have the arc that shows that those fixtures are connected together, so they're going to go on together. So if you look at the top left, you have the 200 amp underground panel that's being called out, and then they show you approximately where the panel is going to go. They also show you in this detail that you have a 15 amp dedicated receptacle for the sump. You see by the stairs over here, they have an S with a line through it. So they're showing you're going to have a single pole switch turning a light on in the sump or the mechanical area. And then you're also going to have a single pole switch that turns the basement lights on. In this next slide, I'm bringing up a detail excerpt of the kitchen area. If you go into the kitchen area here, the round circle with the R is a recessed light or a can light. Again, you're going to see S's with slashes through them. An S with a 3, it's a 3-way switch that can control a fixture from 2 places in the room. You're going to see in the kitchen counter area that they have appliance circuits marked out. So they show 20 amp GFCI circuits along the counter area. You see that the dishwasher, they have a separate circuit they're calling out for the dishwasher. They also show a separate circuit for the micro, an excerpt of the second floor. It's a typical bedroom electrical layout. You see the receptacles around the room in the wall. You see the fixture outlet. You see switches on the wall, single pole switches, and one of them's controlling half of an outlet. So if somebody wanted to have a lamp there, you could switch the lamp on with that single pole switch. Then also you have a single pole switch going to a bedroom ceiling fixture. Now, regardless of how the architect lays this out, regardless of where he puts receptacles and lighting, it has to meet the NEC. So 21070 of the NEC is going to have to be followed, as well as 210.8, 210.12. So the architect may have missed a receptacle, but you still have to follow the requirements of the NEC for spacing of receptacles. If you want a more in-depth look of how to read an electrical plan detail, you can go to my website, buildingcodegeek.com, where I give you a full breakdown with tips on how to pass your inspection. And I'll leave a link in the description for that blog post. If you need help passing the AFCI, GFCI portion of your building inspection, I created a guide that I'll also leave a link for that guide in the description. It's a quick guide that'll help you avoid the red tags and point you exactly to where you need AFCI protection, where you need GFCI protection.